Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are listening to me. Okay, so it's good to come your way again. I said I'm not going to break this chain. Times have been quite busy, but then this is a promise. This is more like a purpose I have to fulfill, and that is why I'm here. This today again. Okay, so my name is Stella Adedeji, and I am here again with your employability skills. We have a very special and spectacular topic to discuss this today, and the topic says. How to answer the question, tell us about yourself. And this is a very, you would agree with me, most dreaded interview question. You want to go for your interview and then you're like, ah, how, how am I going to answer the question when they say, tell us about yourself? I don't even know what to say. Just relax. It is just one of those questions that you need to answer professionally to ace that interview. Okay, so first of all, is that you must go to that interview wearing your confidence like a tuxedo, like your tuxedo suit. So you wear your confidence. When you put on your confidence and your confidence level is on 100%, uh, there is absolutely no question you will not be able to answer. Okay, so including tell us about yourself. So you just need to know one or two things about the way to answer this question, and this will put you in perspective to answer the question correctly. So let's just go straight in, and we say it's okay. So you are welcome to this interview. My name is Stella Adedeji, and I have with me my head of marketing, my head of business development, and then my MD. And so can we meet you? Can we meet you? Okay, so tell us about yourself. Okay, so you just go like, all right. First of all, swallow your spit. Relax and say, "Oh, good morning, everyone. Hello, everyone." You may want to start with, you may want to start with salutation. Okay, hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for having me. Don't forget to appreciate them for shortlisting you for that interview. Okay, so you may want to say, "Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm here, and I hope I meet your expectations to fill this role." Okay, so to answer the question, tell us about yourself. First of all, you must start with a strong opening. You want to put your best foot forward. Okay, so you start with something strong, something profound, something so excellent that they keep reminiscing over what you said, in that I mean the first thing you said, that the other questions, may even be swallowed up. I mean, after you have answered that question correctly. Okay, so you start with your strongest point. You can begin with your name. My name is Adedeji Aditola Stella, and a brief summary of your professional background. Hi, I'm a human resources professional. I am a registered practitioner in advertising. Okay, I have a number of years of experience. Okay, so I have over 12 years experience managing different portfolio and different cross-functional team across industries. Okay, so in these industries could be manufacturing, could be telecommunications, could be engineering, could be education, and it could be different kind of industry. So, but just need to mention, okay, so I have this so much experience managing cross-functional team. Like myself, I'm a human resource professional. I'm also a marketing communications professional. So it's ideal for me to mention that, depending on the role I'm applying for example, if I'm applying for the role of a human resource manager, I need not mention uh, the marketing communication professional at first. but it will come out, it will eventually filter into what I eventually have to say, because it's one of the value add that employers are looking for in today's employees. So they are looking for employees that can add value. So other skills that you have and competencies, they will come in handy when after you have done your formal introduction. So I go, my name is Adedeji Stella. I am a human resource professional. I have over 12 years hands-on experience managing portfolios, managing cross-functional teams across the manufacturing, across the engineering, across telecommunications, across financial technology industries. I have worked across all value chains of human resource. Okay, so you may need to mention the competencies that you have acquired or the experiences that you already have, based on the job experience you have. Okay, so at this point you go, um, because you have already acquired a lot of experience. And meanwhile, you may be that person who have no prior experience. For example, you're just out of school and you don't have that experience, like you don't have 5 years, 10 years experience to brag about. Of course, you can discuss about where you have been and what you have done. The truth of the matter is that, there's something we call soft skills, and these soft skills that go along with us everywhere we go. Okay, so while you were in school, you were learning something, you volunteered to do something, or in line with that profession, you have studied a particular course, you studied a particular course in school, you have done a lot of learning and personal development. These are things that you bring to fore when this question is asked and you have no prior work experience. Okay, so you can highlight your current situation. I am currently, okay, if you are in a job currently, you can say, I am currently a data in analyst for so and so technology company, where I display my experience, where I put to work my experience in data management, data cleaning, in different. You want to tell them what exactly your job description is without having to highlight it like job description. Okay, so you go, so data cleaning, I analyze data, I compute data through Power BI, I make this happen, I make that happen. People want to hear what you have done, your experience. So you need to provide a concise overview of what you do currently. It sets the stage for you for that interview, so that they can know your background and where you're coming from. So you also need to discuss the relevant experiences. Okay, so I've mentioned that, I'm not going to overflow that. Okay, so relevant experiences. Like I said, I'm a marketing communications professional. I wouldn't say that when I'm going for an interview for a human resource professional. Okay, so then I go. After that, you also may need to mention your educational background. Okay, so I have a BSc in accountancy. It may not really resonate with what exactly you do, especially for experienced hire. It may not really resonate with what you currently do, but the important thing is that they can relate your background to where at least they can relate your journey, your career journey from where you're coming from to where you currently are, and they can be able to ask you relevant questions in the interview. Okay, so you need to mention your education, the courses you've done, the skills you've acquired along the way. You may need to emphasize your skills, especially those soft skills. They are very, very important. So you need to emphasize your skills. Okay, my skills, for example, leadership is one of them. I have the ability to lead people, to manage resources, both human and non-human. Okay, so you have the if it is whatever skill you have, that helps you. If it's effective communications, you have effective. Now, these are soft skills that everybody should have. Okay, so but there are specific industry and specific experience skills that you also must have to be able to stand out in that interview session. Don't forget to mention that. For example, as a human resource professional, you must have a skill in all the value chains of if for example, you apply as a generalist in the human resources department of a particular organization, you need to have an overview, and you need to have like a first-hand experience working as a payroll officer, working as an employee engager. You engage employee, you do a lot of employer branding, you have done talent management before, you have done compensation and benefit, you have done learning and development. You are not lacking in all of this value chain, so you may need to explain what exactly you have done, and then also you may need to use the star approach by bringing up something you did that was spectacular, or something that you currently do in your current work that is so spectacular about your role, about yourself, and then you tell us the situation, you tell us the task that you did, you tell us the action that took place, and you tell us the result. Make sure it is a positive result that you're sharing at the end of the day. Okay, so all of this would add up to the summary of the interview for you. Okay, so the interview, if you have been following what I've been saying, the interview is likely to go well. The interview is likely to have positive feedback. Okay, so you also may need to express your interest. Okay, so you may need to express your interest, your enthusiasm about that role, after mentioning what you have done, what you currently do, and then what you may need to express some interest that shows that you're futuristic, and that if you're hired, you have a tendency of staying with the organization and growing with the organization. You may also need to let them know that the values of the organization, because you have studied their website, you have been following them for a while, and you feel that the culture of the organization resonates with your own personal brand. Those are the things that interviewers want to hear when they engage you in an interview. So you may need to express your interest, your enthusiasm about the position, and how you see yourself grow especially in career through that role, if employed or if given the opportunity to do so. Okay, so you may need to keep that very moment short, maybe not more than 2-3 minutes, but make it very effective. You have rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed it in front of your mirror, and you've said it over and over again, that you don't miss words when you're saying it. You're confident about the person you're selling to them, because at that point in time you're selling your personal brand to them, to the interviewer, and then you want to put your best foot forward, you want to say the right things, and then you want to haze the interview. I had attended interview in time past, and after I had introduced myself, and I had said everything about me, my career background, my everything, the interviewer just exhaled, and they were like, wow, almost all the questions we want to ask has been answered, and they had to start groping for questions to ask me. So at that point, I was able to gain a lot of confidence, to be able to answer those questions accurately and, correctly. That interview was absolutely great, was absolutely great. So that's a part of preparation. When you prepare for it, you will get the right result for that interview. Okay, so please remember to tailor your responses based on the specific job and company you are interviewing for. Practice your question, your answer to ensure that it flows smoothly. It flows and it covers all the key points, the key areas of your experience, of your competencies, of your capabilities. Okay, so having done that, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You will begin to get feedbacks about the positive outcome of that interview. I hope to hear your testimony about acing that interview, especially putting on confidence, which is the best apparel to take to an interview session. So thank you very much for having me. I won't take your time more than I've done. Thank you. This is saying goodbye on this episode. I'll come back again to share another very, very salient, very beautiful tip on employability skills. Stay blessed. Please like, comment, and share this to your network, especially those who are looking for job, currently actively looking for job. Thank you. God bless you.